Moxie Media presents Security Training for Maritime Facility Personnel with Security Duties. 33 CFR 105, Part 210 of the Maritime Security Regulations requires that maritime facility personnel with specific security duties have knowledge of security requirements and procedures as specified in the regulations. This program is designed specifically to provide the additional security compliance information necessary for maritime facility personnel with security duties, not already covered in the Moxie Media Security Awareness for Maritime Facilities, Plants, and Shippers of Hazardous Materials program. Let's begin with the Maritime Facility Security Plan, which contains detailed information regarding procedures and terminals, barge fleets, and all other regulated facilities are required to follow procedures established in their FSP to regulate and control access to the facility in order to deter or prevent any security-threatening substances or persons from entering the facility. The following security measures regarding access control to the facility will be maintained in accordance with the Facility Security Plan when operating at MARSEC Level 1. Positive identification of all personnel. The designation of restricted areas at each facility or fleet is required to protect the facility and vessels using or serving the facility. The following security measures regarding restricted areas will be maintained in accordance with the Facility Security Plan when operating at MARSEC Level 1. Barge fleets are required to designate one or more restricted areas within the fleet or designate the entire fleet as a restricted area to accommodate barges handling cargo classified. The characteristics of some cargoes manufactured, transferred, or stored at facilities necessitate security precautions to be observed during the handling of cargo. The following security measures regarding the handling of cargo will be maintained in accordance with the Facility Security Plan when operating at MARSEC Level 1. As with all cargo transfers, barges, rail cars, and tank trucks should be inspected carefully prior to the transfer. Pay special attention to cargo seals. Due to the potential of the introduction of unauthorized substances or individuals to the facility, the following security measures regarding the delivery of stores and fuel will be maintained in accordance with the Facility Security Plan when operating at MARSEC Level 1. Barge fleeting facilities intended to hold or fleet unmanned barges as the primary operation of the facility are also exempt from the security regulations regarding the delivery of stores. Each facility must ensure the capability to continuously monitor the facility and its approaches, all restricted areas within the facility, and all vessels and the areas surrounding the vessels within the fleet or facility. The following security measures regarding monitoring will be maintained in accordance with the Facility Security Plan when operating at MARSEC Level 1. If threat conditions should cause the U.S. Coast Guard to raise the MARSEC level to 3, a search of all restricted areas as part of a security sweep of all or part of the facility may be required. This includes any vessels manned or unmanned in the restricted area. This must be conducted when safety permits and without delay after receiving notification of the change to MARSEC level 3. Screening of personnel, personal effects, and vehicles is required at certain U.S. Coast Guard directive minimums prior to accessing the facility. As MARSEC levels increase, the frequency and intensity of the screening also increases. The Facility Security Plan contains the screening requirements for each MARSEC level. Screening is defined as a reasonable examination of persons, personal effects, and vehicles for the protection of the facility and its personnel.